All right, so our second presenter in the second half is Yad, Painting with the Heart.
Hello, and thank you for this opportunity. My name is Deborah Coyne. I'm a senior at Babson and the founder of Yad. I always knew I wanted to help people with special needs, but I never expected it was going to be through the arts. Through destiny, I found Puro Arte, Pure Art, a center of artistic creation for people with special needs in Guatemala. When talking with Inés, the director of the center, I was fascinated by her work. Yet, she told me that the center was about to collapse. When I heard that, I knew I had to act. That is why I started Yad. Yad is a for-profit social enterprise that already attracted huge customers such as Target and Walmart. We manufacture unique home decor products that showcase the artwork of people with special needs. We support our own center of artistic creation, and we pay each one of our artists. See the original painting in the back and how we transformed it into a cushion? And we also have mugs. They mix and match. For Yad, it's important to innovate. That is why, in 2019, we launched our tote bags and beach towels. Yad is here to solve problems. And I would love to share with you the story of my friend Griselda. Griselda, good-hearted, intelligent, and charismatic, yet abandoned by her parents because she had disabilities. Griselda was abandoned in Guatemala City's dump. First, she couldn't find a job to sustain herself. She was financially unstable. Also, she was neglected or seen inferior because of her disability. And third, she's a great artist and people didn't know about her talents. There was a lack of medium to showcase her abilities. And Yad comes here to solve all of these three problems. Me, my team, and my artists. I'm the CEO of Yad. I've been helping people with special needs for more than 9 years. Also, my best friend has disabilities. So this really touches my heart. I'm really passionate about what I do. Beside me is Inés. Inés is the director of the Artistic Center. She's an artist herself, and she studied also special ed. So she combines both of her passions into Yad. For Inés, it's really important that the artwork selected will be competitive in the market. When people buy our products, they're going to buy it because they also like it. And the story is a plus. Not featured in the picture, but important to mention, are Pablo and Ana Ruth. Pablo takes care of our financials and our operations. He used to work in Banco de Guatemala, so he's really detailed and organized. And Ana Ruth takes care of our marketing. For us, it's not only about marketing our products, it's about giving a voice to our artists. Who's our target market? So here we come and target millennials and organizations with the same values as us. Millennials tend to be artsy, creative, and love to support social ventures. The core market is approximately $664 billion by 2020. And according to a Nielsen study, 3/4 of millennials are willing to pay more for a product that has a cause, such as Yad's products. So how's the revenue model? We're currently selling in the leading department stores of Central America. Here you see how we exhibit ourselves and some of our clients. You might ask yourself, how come Sears is bankrupt in the US? Yet in Guatemala, it remains a leading department store. Last year, we made $68,000, and next year, we project even $500,000. How is this even possible, from 68 to $500,000? We're looking, and we have key strategic partners, Novica and Walmart. Novica, in association with National Geographic, is a platform that helps artisans all over the world distribute their products. Just last week, Novica selected Yad to be part of this prestigious organization. Walmart Guatemala is banning their plastic bags, and Yad came with a solution. Walmart asked Yad to manufacture 50,000 bags. We're going to start Walmart Guatemala. We're aiming for Central America, and later aiming, of course, for the US market. We asked to win this competition to manufacture our initial inventory. How is this possible? How are we manufacturing for Walmart? We have Oartex, the largest factory in Central America, textile factory in Central America. They have been audited by Walmart, and they'll do our manufacture and our distribution for us. We envision a world where people with special needs can gain confidence, recognition, and financial stability through artistic self-expression. Thank you.
Good to see you again. I enjoyed talking to you at your booth earlier. Could you tell us about, as we discussed, this is a very competitive landscape, both in terms of, products that help the disabled or disadvantaged population, and just convincing Walmart to make your bags as opposed to a lot of other people's bags. So can you help us understand your competitive landscape and why you're better?
Yeah, so I actually interned for Oartex, that is this big manufacturing plant. I knew the owners, and I asked them if I had this project, that I had this special cause, and they were really willing to support me. They recommended me to Walmart, and that's how everything started. When Walmart heard about our story, they immediately jumped in. Also, Target heard about my story. I applied to their social impact competition, and they flew me last year. So I was in Minneapolis here in the US pitching for Target. And when Walmart also heard this, they were like really excited. And like, they're of course big competitors. So that's how I got in. And of course, Walmart doesn't accept anyone, but since Ogartex is manufacturing for us, they have been audited, and Ogartex mostly does pillows, and they've been selling pillows for more than 30 years to them. So that's how we got in. Everything at the end is the network, so we were able to get in thanks to our network there.
That's fantastic. Can you tell us a little bit more about from a business development standpoint, what are where do you go next? Obviously those personal relationships helped, but how are you going to leverage that? Who are your next targets?
Yeah, so of course, our idea is to, like I said, I want to start Guatemala, get it to the Central American region. So my next idea is to pitch Walmart Central America. Their headquarters are in Costa Rica. So I'm trying to figure out a meeting to meet with someone in Costa Rica, the representatives of the region. And one of my advisors in the US is Craig Dubinsky. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he's a founder and CEO of Hello Products, the largest oral care brand, and EOS, the lip balm circle. I don't know if people have heard, but they're in CVS and Target. He's a great mentor of mine, and he told me, when you're in Walmart, Guatemala, I would be really happy to make you an introduction here to the US.
All right, so I love your energy.
Thank you.
Why a for-profit? I mean, why not be a nonprofit? I would think there'd be a lot more opportunity as a nonprofit.
So I have both in order to, so I can show you here, I have my slides. So here, this is my center. The center is registered as an NGO. But in order for me, what I do is with a for-profit business, I'm able to empower and give 14 full scholarships now. So that my artists that come in, with my revenues, I'm able to pay, bring them over to the center, and I give them 10% of our profits. But in order to be able to do business with Walmart or with these big partners, they don't accept any NGOs. So we separate it completely. There's the NGO aspect, and there's for business. And I think I can have a way more impact if it's for business. I don't depend on donors. If I get the money, I can decide how we invest it and how we grow. And I also, if I can, I want to show you the original products, because I'm talking to you, but I have the samples here. I was waiting for it. You can keep asking me questions.
Okay, I'll ask you something. Yeah. So congratulations on what you've done to date. It's terrific.
And everything is also signed by the artist. That for me, it's really important. And the quality, for me, that's also super important.
Nice pillow.
And here we also have the mugs.
Can you tell me, in your growth plan, it sounds like you've already made some really important network connections. What are you planning to bring in? I'm looking at all the products. Can you talk about your plan to bring in some additional advisors, perhaps to extend into the new markets that you described? Are there target people you're trying to meet or connect to? Can you be more specific about that?
Yeah, so I'm facing a hard problem, mostly with my financials. I'm not the best in my financials. To tell you the truth, I love running around and finding opportunities, and the person that helps me in Guatemala, maybe he's more focused in Central America, how the pricing works there. But in the US, the pricing is completely different, how the taxes are managed, everything. So for sure, I'll need someone in the US as a mentor with all of the finances here in the new region.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're really shy on hustle. Haha. Okay, you got that. That's amazing. You can do the sales. You've got incredible operational know-how. It doesn't have any gray hair, so I don't know how you did it all so quickly. So that's great. But what are the gaps in your management team that beyond mentoring, as this thing expands, so that you can go from offering 11 scholarships to 1,100 someday? Who are the people you need to add to your team next that you need to have on salary? Is it a CFO or what?
Yeah. So the biggest part, I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm a Guatemalan citizen. Right now, I'm in an F1 visa. Later, I can't stay one more year in the U.S., but after probably I won't be able to stay here. And I think here is a great opportunity for growth for my company. So I do need someone in sales in the U.S., but for me, it's not only finding a person with experience in retail, it's more a person that, of course, aligns with my brand and is willing to make a huge impact and is really passionate, because I'm able to sell thanks to my story and because I really love what I do. And I think that's when I go and pitch to these big brands, if I don't go myself to pitch, probably we won't get in. And I really think I need to find someone that is able to. Yeah, sorry.
Thank you very much.